We had to take my sister over to uni over the weekend, and it was the most stressful thing that we ever done. Yeah, she was packing out bad things, and I was so fucking sad. I'm sorry for cussing, but I was so sad. Like I miss my baby so much. On our way there, we faced a lot of like stress during this whole period, like from rain, from the weather to in fact it was just basically everything that was just being stressful that day. She has never carried water like this before. She was having a hard time fetching it, but it was like we just had to deal with what we had to do. So we had to get her a lot of stuff for the moving process. We had to buy everything from scratch. So it was basically like starting over life again. So it was like buying every single thing because she couldn't get the school's hostel. So we had to pack everything. Everything you're seeing on that plate on the Ghana must go on the was like completely bought from scratch. Like everything was bought from scratch. So and we had to go to the schools, the hostel so many times to like do so many renovations and everything. It was just like a lot of process that I did not expect, and it was very very stressful. I did not expect how stressful it was going to be to go there. She had to rent out of school because school hostel was full by the time she got her admission and other factors too. So she rented an apartment with two of our other friends. That's why we had to buy everything from scratch. We bought a bed, cooking gas, drum for water, just like a lot of regular things. So this was also on our way to Uzoro. That's where she's schooling. Mind you, Uzoro is my village, but I haven't been back home in years, so everything looked so different to me. I couldn't even go to a family street though because I was too tired after the journey to even get up. My sister's roommate hadn't come yet, so we had to like decide what to do. This was us taking our bag from the bus that we used to come. Like the people here, they're so rough. They're quite helpful though. They're quite helpful though, but they drag your stuff with you because like they're asking for money, so they want to help you carry your things and all those things. But in the process, they are not very careful with your stuff. But we made it through with what we could. We tried our best to do what we could with all the stuff. Those things were heavy. I'm not gonna curse, but like they were very very heavy. It took a very very like see them helping us carrying to the front.
Oh yes, the gang up on I think I want to do.
Basically, if you don't speak pidgin, what my mom was basically saying was there was another guy that was supposed to help us carry the load that she had previously stopped, but he didn't help us carry it at the end of the day because these other three were like came as his sects, so they basically took over from him, and he was supposed to be one of the people, so they took over from him, and because we didn't really make any plans before with him, it just happened like that. So that's what she was saying, they were bullying him. We had lots of issues during her process of getting her admission and all those things. There was a lot of stuff. We had to come to this place over and over and over, and I think me personally, I came here over 6 times, and the journey is like 4 hours going and coming, or let's say 3 hours go and come if there's no traffic. So it's like it was kind of stressful, I'm not gonna lie. This was us entering the bike to go to her hostel. Our hostel is far from the park where we the car stopped us, so we was us trying to like get into this thing. I should have even let the audio play so you could hear the sound of the driver complaining about how heavy the load is, but we made it through. Somewhere around here is where my village street is, like my streets where I come from in the village, but I couldn't even stop there. So yeah, we're at the hostel now, and I didn't feel much there because we're just trying to get things in. So this is how we met the hostel. Like this is how we met it. My sister's roommate had put in some of her stuff. That's what my sister was pointing out. So the other stuff we had to like help her get settled, help her arrange the stuff. And because the other roommate had not moved in, and it's a private house that was rented, we decided instead of getting a hotel to stay in, would have just like stayed.
Okay, this will not be federal. Anything, I'll just come back. The same money.
Nah, so
So basically here my sister was saying if I wanted her to die, like she said she was gonna call me every single time she was broke. That every time she needed a little bit of money or she had a little bit of stress, she was just gonna put a phone call and say, do you want your sister to die? Like it was so funny. We were just laughing the entire day. It was she's so theatrical. Like you've never met anybody as theatrical as her, I promise you. She's so theatrical. So it was just fun. The entire day was pretty fun. Although it was stressful at the beginning, but it was very, very. So yeah, we were basically unpacking everything and we had to help sweep. My mom was tying the wrapper. My mom was tying is the cotton that she was supposed to use, but at the end of the day she didn't even get to use it anymore, but it was supposed to be cottons. This was us the next morning. I'm filming TikToks. I you can see my eyes. I was already very, very stressed and I cried a little bit because I was missing my baby. That we've never been separate for like for years. I think since we're okay. No, I think we're a little separate for some time when she went to boarding school, but that was all. So we've been together for most of our lives, so it was very emotional for me that morning. Mother and daughter wearing red. She was asking me why I was filming them, and this is like us on the way to her school. We just wanted to see the school environment before we left. She's in year 1 nursing. She's studying she's going to my sister is going to be a nurse. Oh my god, my sister is such a baby. I can't believe that she's going to be a nurse. I can't believe she's all the way out there. Oh my god. The morning after definitely was better than the previous day because I think I look a little bit better because I was a little bit more rested and everything, because the journey during the whole process of everything is just it felt like we're moving, so it was kind of very stressful, but after everything, you just feel this sense of relief that okay, everything is done and you can finally rest. So I definitely felt better now. The morning after, this was also on our way back home, like we're going back to Disney. I was just filming the school environment to like see how everything was on our way back home. This was like the kind of a bridge that we had to cross to get to the school gate. There was water everywhere. I don't know. I really don't understand that whole thing. Maybe when my sister comes back, she'll explain it better to me. On our way back home, we encountered a lot of this thing, police on the road. In fact, it was just a lot, but yeah, we prevailed. We prevailed at the end of the day. I said I was going to finish this vlog, so I did, because this vlog has taken me quite some time to finish. I actually filmed this vlog, filmed and like everything since getting myself to do this voiceover was the stressful part. But like, yes, finally I've gotten this done and I feel so much relief that I've gotten this done. This was also on our way back to worry, and yeah.